Welcome back to the Seven Deadly Sins Anime Review, episode number 18. This I'm reviewing the 64th episode of the anime and the 336th chapter manga, The King of Chaos. Yep. Now this episode is adapted from the entirety of chapters 229, 230, and gets about halfway through chapter 231. Basically, here's what happened in the episode. Picks up where we have Elizabeth basically, and Elizabeth sees Merlin. It's like hi Merlin, I see you going to a bigger woman. It's like, can you please call me? She's like Elizabeth. It's like, can you call me sis? You know, big sis. Now this is different when she says sissy. Everyone's like big sis. Apparently Merlin is embarrassed by this. Yeah, she's embarrassed. And then Escar's like, big sisters, I'd like to know more about this. And Mariah's like, mind your own business. I thought this was so funny. What a funny way to open up this somewhat sad episode. Yeah, somewhat of a sad episode, but a hilarious opening. Yeah, this opening is so hilarious. Yep. Like, everybody's still shocked about it. And then, of course, we see that Mel's gonna come out of her cocoon, and she basically takes on the seven deadly, and of course Bond basically recognizes her right away because she goes from the last time I saw her, and she sees Elaine, like first time since she revived her. Like, hey, I temporarily revived you. I can basically take you life away if I want to. And he's like, okay, you destroyed 5 of my 6 hearts and you dislocated my jaw, so I want to kill you first, Bond. And so he transforms into a snake form. It's a trimmed down sequence that they show in the manga. In manga they slowly have it. In the anime it's like really quick. It's not like see and then transform. It's like a little more fast of sequence, but it's fine. And then she just starts to eat Bond. Of course, Elaine basically tries to step and take her. It's like apparently her power itches her. And eventually, despite the fact she's later saved by Deanne when she falls down, Slayer flies up and basically she flies really fast enough she gets Bond out of the mouth, and it turns out she grew her wings. Yep. Now, the way they show it's a little different how the manga is like, oh, she got wings now. Here they slowly kind of pan up, basically she's Bond wings, and then they show like the wings themselves. And it's great though the fact she grew her wings. Just like a big brother. Also, basically, before the whole conversation with Merlin, Elizabeth takes time to heal both Deanne and King, other injuries, then talks to her. And then something really weird happens. The dome, which apparently would Melios was being held in, explodes. And Melios is gone, like something's weird happened to him. And Escanor basically volunteers to deal with him. It's like I'm very good at babysitting. It's different from the manga. I'm good with kids. Yep, and then pretty much Meliodas says the same lines in the manga. It's like, I am Meliodas, leader of the Ten Commandments. You have been a human, and I'm in a terrible mood. And Escar says, I'm in a very good mood. Yep, no change here from lines. It's the same exact lines that was in the manga, which pretty good. I like the fact they did that. As for Meliscana, well, they try various ways to try to take her out. Well, they have Deanne take her out, then we have Elaine. Of course, everyone wants to kill her. And Elizabeth comes the most ingenious way possible. Remove all the poison from her, turn to a tiny snake, and then Merlin just puts her in a test tube. Now, Elaine really wants to kill her because, well, Ten Commandments, bad guy. But luckily, thanks to Elizabeth, Elaine gets stayed alive, and they keep Meliscana as a test subject. And they have this funny moment of when she's reduced to a tiny snake. Hawk just breathes on her and she just falls over. She's so weak now. Yep. And then we have the awesome fight between Escanor and Meliodas. This lasts for at least about a good chunk of the episode. And then the episode ends with Meliodas stabbing Escanor in the belly. Yep, that's where the episode ends. Really good episode. Looking up before this whole fight happened, Merlin put her perfect cube around them so they won't basically go all over the place, which is quite ingenious of her because she's probably used to basically fights between Ten Commandments all the time, between the seven deadly sins. Yep. Now move on to the newest chapter of the manga. Oh, I have heard people complaining about the animation in this episode. Was it really a step down? Like people at this point said, anyone pitched it. This changed studios at this point. The animation, I didn't have a really big problem with it like everyone else did. Yeah, I thought the animation was okay. Yeah, I do agree. It's a bit step down from what A1 Pages did, but yeah. I'm not going to over complain about the animation for this episode. Now let's talk about new stuff of the manga, the King of Chaos, the Lord of Chaos. It is well for coverage of Arthur in his wonderful attire. Come on, seriously. Thank you. Where he basically is having trouble with his body. And basically he starts changing. Hawk's mom basically is just worried about what's going on. Like everyone's curious of why is he acting strange. And then Meliodas basically pops out his demon wings and comes right at Arthur. Of course, Arthur remembers basically when Meliodas killed him at the start of the new demon war, the new holy war arc. It's like Meliodas demon kind of never let demons out of the way with Britannia. Yeah, then he pretty much like levels like a building, and like throws a building like a Gothar basically just walks up. Yeah, probably looks like part of a castle. Meliodas gets knocked back, and then Merlin basically comforts him and says, "Why? Listen to me, Arthur. Meliodas never betray you. That is a fact. Calm down. Don't let your powers consume you. That's all right." And Arthur sees Merlin's face. He's a bit surprised. There's like no immediate reaction. Like, hey, didn't last see your face is perfectly fine? Why is there a burn mark on your face now? Yeah, he doesn't say anything about that at all. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's like, what happened? It's like, oh, it's magic. The Meliodas back was not the true Meliodas, but he betrayed everyone. You misunderstood. As proof of that, Elizabeth, the sins are here with you. He's like, Arthur Pendragon, that was a mistake of a lifetime. And he's like, I don't know how I can apologize. His like head's still a mess. And Meliodas asks the obvious question, Merlin, what did you do? What do you mean by chaos? Chaos is an impure and pure entity of darkness. And even the demons fear and light, even the gods worship. Its power is immense. Easily of single intentions brought about the world from nothingness, including the demon lord and the supreme deity. Therefore, the wise man of Kukri is called the mother of chaos. Arthur, you command chaos, and you are the king who will lead Britannia to a new world. You're like, huh? Me? I'm not following what you're saying. Why would you make a power and that's both blessing and curse? What are you implying? What is your wish? My wish? Allow me to answer Merlin's behalf. I wish to tell you a wish made by a single lonely witch who wandered in search of chaos. Interesting. Yeah, quite interesting chapter, to say the least. Yeah. The episode itself was okay. I don't have a problem with it. An interesting cliffhanger. So we're probably going to finish this arc next episode. As mentioned in the manga, great chapter, and can't wait for the next chapter comes out. Hopefully soon. I haven't seen a translation for you. The chapter actually came out last week, but it took until now to finally get English translation of this damn chapter. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, so that's it for this particular review. My next video is my call. Yep, some stuff different thing, but yeah. But see you in my next video. Bye.